Give it to him.
Where?
Give it to him.
Back
Yeah, baby.
with another episode of Brew Your Mind, the podcast where we get to drink a delicious beverage and you get to sit back and listen to us ramble about what's on our minds. I'm Justin.
I'm season 3, Jesse. Finally, we're back. Justin, can you believe it? After a hiatus, and then we broke up for a while. We've been fighting, and everything's been awful. But we're back, and we got good energy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, vibes are good.
I'm glad to be. I got a mustache. It's wild. And if you'd like to see that, you just watch on our YouTube. Okay, we'll plug that later. Yeah. I want to get straight to what Justin's got on his head. If you want to see this,
look at this.
What is that, dude?
As you guys are listening to this right now, you can go to crownsupply.store.com and see the first ever Brew Your Mind hat on their website. Crown Supply, Tev and Mike they've just been so good to us. Good to us, Jesse.
Amen.
Jesse and I, we wanted to come out with a hat, and we came up with the idea of doing a little collab with Crown Supply. So you will not be able to see what's on my head until you go to the website or watch the YouTube video a week from now. But we had the simple brew at the top, real simple, real clean, and then we got the crown on the side.
Black hat with the white font, and it's a dad hat style. If you don't want to watch this, it's pretty dope. I love it. It turns out exactly what I was thinking. So
exactly. We wanted something real simple, real clean. Even those that are not really brew your minders yet. I mean, it's just a simple brew hat. You're not even committed to a brew your mind. Who would even know it's brew your mind if it just said, it just said brew. So you wouldn't even know. But listen, I love it. We're so excited. We got a special treat for you guys at the end of the episode. If you guys hang around, we'll give it to you. But go check it out, crownsupply.store.com. And it is a limited edition. So once we run out, that's it. These will be gone. So get them while it still lasts. So
dude, that's not even a joke. People say that like it's like, oh, this is limited, and to make people go buy it. But this is for real limited. I don't even know if we're gonna make any more. Probably not. I don't know. But
nah, man.
Pretty sick. One and done, baby. That's what we do. Shout out to Justin. I'll shout out what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a Slipknot t-shirt because one of my favorite drummers passed away. Slipknot's old drummer, rest in peace, Joey Jordison. One of the greatest of all time. That's right. He just unexpectedly passed away. And I've been listening to Slipknot like crazy. Again, I go through phases, and then I'm just on that kick. I'm on that heavy kick, dude. Gets my energy up. I was listening to it this morning while I was, like, getting everything prepped for this, cleaning. Had it on blast. Mm-hmm. Katie was like, listen to my awful music. She hates it. No, I'm just kidding. She don't hate it, but... You know what I'm saying? It's not her vibe. But I did play that little Slipknot and Justin Timberlake mashup. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but I'm going to send it to you.
No, I haven't.
It's like she loves Justin Timberlake, and I love Slipknot. So it, like, blended together. And she was like, I like this. So I was like, see, we can meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Justin, dude, let's just jump right into, I guess, our theme of this.
Yeah.
You know, we like to start this off with what we're drinking, what we're brewing, and what we're crewing.
What we're crewing, boys.
You know? What you drinking, Justin? I got to see that.
All right. We got today some Topo Chico for the boys. Topo Chico hard seltzer. Great seltzer water, unalcoholic water. Very good. I enjoy it. But they just came out with hard seltzer. So very excited. This one's tropical mango. Very excited.
There it is.
Topo Chico. Yeah, make sure you guys go check it out. Look at this. I got a koozie to keep it cold, and you wouldn't believe what kind of koozie it is. It is Milwaukee Bucks, NBA champions. Put that on. That's right. Put some respect on the name.
That's pretty wild. You got the champion. We got to talk about that too, man.
So refreshing, man.
Is it good?
Refreshing. Yeah, I'm very excited right now. It's been a while. I haven't drank since our last episode, since we got away. No, I'm kidding. I've been drinking. But dude, last episode, we'll talk about that more after we find out what you're drinking over there. What you got for us,
Well,
man?
I got the standard, here we go, Brew Your Mind mug, first edition. What is this, season 1 edition? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm drinking just that Starbucks coffee. Boring. Check this out, dude. I got a nice glass in the mason jar of some sweet tea. Ain't that beautiful looking? Katie made that tea. But here's what I really want to talk about. I got also the hard seltzer. We're being little basic boys today, ain't we?
Yeah, we are.
This is a Vizzy, dude. You ever had a Vizzy?
Oh, Vizzy. I haven't had them yet.
Yeah, I guess the thing with them is like they throw in some antioxidant and vitamin C stuff in it. But I'm a pretty big the seltzer snob. I think I really only like certain White Claws, but this is a lemonade, a watermelon lemonade. So listen, this dude.
Pop a top again.
There it is. So let's have. I think I've had this one. I don't know. I don't remember. Let's take a little sipper of it. You gonna get it right with me?
Oh, get it right with me.
Get in there, dude. That is delicious.
How good is it? Is it like refreshing on a hot
it's
Savannah
super
day?
light. It's not too carbonated. On a hot Savannah day, watermelon, dude. Get yourself one of those. Oh, I just got a little bit of sand. I think we took that one to the beach and brought it back.
Nice.
There's a little sand on top of it. That's super Savannah right there. Out there at Tybee. Yeah, there's sand all over the top of it. Oh, man, I didn't clean it off. I'm going to drink
Real
it anyway.
sandy experience today at Brew Your Mind.
It's gritty.
Be excited.
Oh, man.
It's gritty.
Dude, how about that last episode, though?
Dude,
here's the thing. I didn't even listen to it all the way through. I couldn't get through it. I usually listen to our episodes for like notes and like kind of like reflect like what I liked, what I didn't like, or just to sharpen ourselves. And I could not make it through that. And I probably will never make it through. I heard like little bits and pieces of it because I was doing like the edit or whatever. But I was like, I hate hearing myself so much, and I haven't drank like that since then. Not at all. I
watched the YouTube video again because I had to put the faces to the voices that were carrying on all drunk mindedly, and I couldn't believe how much we drank before and during. Like it didn't stop, and I felt like maybe not the most appropriate ending to a season because we just went off the rails. But I definitely had an awesome time, and I guess maybe that's why we took such a long break in between seasons, is so we had that chance to recover. Because boy, that was a lot of alcohol. That was a lot of words said. It was the longest podcast that we've ever done together, and I think half of it was just us just breathing into the microphone.
Really? What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm not even kidding. It's not a joke. I don't remember talking about any part of it. I remember zero of it, and that's not a joke. I remember nothing. I remember the pregame before we started recording. We were doing like the Instagram live thing.
Right.
But once all those shots kicked in, we hit record. I don't remember a single topic, a single anything we talked about. So,
dude,
that was troubling.
Flowing.
Hopefully, I didn't say anything too crazy. I refuse to listen to it, so I don't know. That might be one we just have to like put a special like for the Patreon. We're going to start a Patreon, right? That'll be a special only for the Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. That one's going to be for the paying members.
Yeah, you have to pay $100 just to listen to that one. I don't know.
Yeah, if you haven't heard it yet, you can listen to it. It's Jesse and I with no filter.
I hate myself like
but
that.
It's still live. We may take it down because it's been living in the airways too long, and who knows what happens. But I wanted to ask you earlier when you mentioned you love the seltzers. Have you tried the Michelob Ultra seltzers, the organic ones?
I haven't tried that. I tried the Budweiser one. I think they made one.
Wait, Budweiser has one?
Mm-hmm. I'm not surprised.
Did not know that. Man.
I tried it, I think, but I don't really remember much about it. It was fine, I guess. I don't know. But the Michelob is...
Yeah, I turned into a big fan of those.
It's the Ultra.
Their pineapple's called Spicy Pineapple. I was a little thrown off at first for the name, but
it's got a little kick.
It was V-good.
It was V-good, dude.
Dude, so welcome back, man. Listen, the last time that we recorded was in May. Is that right?
Let's see, March, April, May, June. No, I was gone in May, I think.
It was March.
March, yeah. It must have been the end of March.
Probably should...
April, May, June.
I should probably know this off the top of my head.
It was March.
April 12th. April 12th, the last episode went out.
Yeah.
Because we pushed it after you left.
Yeah, that's right.
So here we are in August, dude. The whole summer went by. and we're back.
And
Brew Your Mind's back.
Well,
we're going to...
I don't know. We just needed some time to gather our thoughts, regroup. No, I don't know. It's just being that short little deployment life, which was not super fun. I mean, it wasn't awful, but
yeah. Let's talk about that, man. Go ahead, dive into the deployed life. I mean, you were out there for how many months? Was it
3 months?
3 months.
It was supposed to be 4.
Yeah, I remember you saying it got cut short. Yeah,
but I was just down in the Guatemala City, Guatemala, and just kind of doing the weather job more or less. And that was about it. It was just like living in this apartment complex type thing and just chilling. And it was really boring. I didn't want to go anywhere because that country, any of those countries kind of sketch me out.
Right.
Central America, like Honduras and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It just freaks me out. I don't want to go out. I'm like super, like white looking. What am I doing there? You know what I'm saying? So, so I just kind of stayed in, played a lot of video games, I guess.
Hell yeah.
And it caught up on Destiny. And I was like, why am I playing this again? And I kept playing it. And then I was like, I just don't understand how people keep playing games like that.
You were locked in.
Dude, I was locked in for sure. I should have played that Warzone with you, but I think I only played it one time, didn't I? Just one time?
Yeah, while you were deployed, yeah. I got to play something else, man. Damn Warzone and the cheaters and the hackers. It's just
Is it bad?
It's just, I'd say 1 out of 5 games you're going to come across a hacker. And it's funny because, like, if you kill someone or you kill someone, your natural instinct now is, oh, he's cheating, You watch kill cam and you're like, okay, maybe not. Maybe he's just better than me. But it's just a natural instinct now. And it's unfortunate. A game that is so popular and makes so much money doesn't have an anti-cheat or anything like that. So
it is weird.
It perplexes me.
Yeah, you would think that all the money they have behind it, that they would be super solid and not buggy and weird.
Yeah.
But it is. You know what I'm stoked about? 2 things. One thing you can't play with me, Halo.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to buy you an Xbox. I'm just going to send it to you.
So I have one. All I got to do is just get that gold membership, and then I can play online with my friends.
Do you have the new Xbox?
No. I still have the same Xbox,
Oh, okay. And then also, what's that other one? Battlefield, dude.
That's coming out.
Hey, this is for all the gamers out there. This is the
we're starting the pod off with the gamer
segment. We got a lot of important things. It's super life important things on your end. If you want to talk about it, I don't know.
Oh, dude, life's been crazy.
Let's skip the gamer talk. Battlefield's coming out. It's going to be great. We're going to jump right back into that.
Is that November?
That was our jam, wasn't it? Battlefield 3 and 4.
Dude, 2014, 2015, we C4 just blowing tanks up in the Battlefield, dude.
And it's going to happen again.
I don't play. That's right. That's right.
Dude, yeah, I think November. No, Halo's November? October. Because me and D Brown talked about it. Shout out D Brown.
Shout out D Brown. This year's moving. Is it moving for you? Mm-hmm. It's moving for me. Like,
it's going by scary fast. It's freaking me out.
I mean, yeah, and just thinking about it and just saying, like, a few minutes ago that our last episode was in April, and it's August. Like, I know we took a break, but we really took a break.
Yeah, we really took a break. And I've been back. I got back the 1st of July, basically. Yeah. And this whole last month, what is today's date? The 8th? Oh, my God.
The 8th of August, man.
But last month was a blur. It's just I came back, and I was getting back into work. And then we had her grandparents were here. My parents came down. Friends came over. Her sister came here. Like, it's just been nonstop stuff going on. But anyway, it's going by so fast, and it freaks me out. It makes me upset because I'm like, I just moved to Savannah. I'm almost here a year. And I feel like I don't even really know anything, and it's bumming me out because I'm like, my time here might just fly by, and I don't want it to fly by. I want it to slow down. I want to, like, I don't know. I just want to feel like I live someplace.
Yeah.
Or something.
No, speaking of time flying by, I mean, it was a couple months ago. It was a year for me down here, and literally as of yesterday, you and I have been Air Force for 9 years, man. Talk about time flying.
Dude.
Happy anniversary to you, man. Happy Air Force anniversary.
Dude, that's crazy to me that me and you went on the same day.
Same day, graduated the same day, went to tech school the same day, graduated tech school the same day.
Same class. Like, I don't know.
Dude.
Yeah, that's so weird. It doesn't really happen that way. Because everyone else in our class wasn't there the same day. They didn't start the same time.
No.
But
you were mopping floors, and I was sitting behind the desk watching you mop floors before we even started class.
Yeah. We got held up a little bit. But 9 years, dude. It's flying by, and it's freaking me out, dude. I don't want to be 40. Look at this mustache. It's absurd. I'm already getting super adult.
Dude, no shave August, man. I dig it.
No shave August. Let's see. Dude, on the agenda, you got an important life announcement. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Is
absolutely.
that okay?
So,
you don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't want.
No,
but
it's great.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So, when I was watching back and listening back to our season finale season 2 finale, my drunk mouth was just spouting off, just making joke of like, Baby Kate 2021, just joking, man, because we were talking about like expanding family or whatever. I don't know. No, that's right. You brought up the topic. You're like, hey man, you ever want kids or whatnot? And we're talking about the kid topic.
Why do I bring that up all the time? I always bring that up.
Face.
That's the third time I know we've done it in an episode. I'm like, I don't think we've ever talked about this. You want kids? And you're like, we talked about this.
Yeah, exactly. So Jesse brought it up, and I was just rambling. Yeah, I want a kid one day, and then we talked about like how you just gotta feel like you're in the right time and right place in your life, and if you keep saying that, you may never get to that. I mean, we kept rambling on about it, and then I ended up saying, jokingly, Baby Cape 2021. A few weeks after that, a month after that pod came out,
oh my God,
found out Tori was pregnant.
Oh my God.
So big news, Baby Cape 2021's for real. Should be here by December 3rd.
God, just make the cut.
I know, dude. We're a crunch timeline, but yeah, man. So very exciting for we're having a boy. Super excited for that. Cape, last name, lives on. He will be probably carrying on the Brew Your Mind podcast when he gets old enough, It's going to be great, man. I'm super stoked, super excited. We're getting everything together, remodeling the house a little bit, it's crazy, man. It's like, I guess it's time. I guess it's time to man up and get the family rolling. And also, we really went crazy and added to the family some more. Got ourselves a little Great Dane pup.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Forgot.
So got him at the end of May, little Saxon. He's grown up so quickly. I can't believe how many pounds he's putting on per day. But
Great Dane.
Yeah, Great Dane. My hope is to get a saddle on his back by the time the young boy comes around, so I can just throw the baby on his back and he can watch him and whatnot. But very excited, man. I've been outnumbered in this family, from women to men this whole time, and now finally we have evened it up. Boys run the world.
Boys
really
run the
excited,
world.
man.
That's right. Here at Brew Your Mind.
Boys. Yeah,
Dude.
man. So very excited. Very
Big
excited.
congratulations. I know I've already said
Thanks,
it to you
man.
a million times.
Yeah, man.
But what? I didn't realize you made jokes about it on that last one. Dude, Baby Cape 2021.
Baby Cape 2021.
Barely making the cut, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, you manifested that, didn't you? That's what it was. Manifestation.
And listen, now that we brought it up, I want to know your thoughts about kids. Do you ever want kids or like? No, I'm kidding.
I change my answer every week.
Just bring that discussion up again, and that's how we start the new season.
Dude, I can't wait till you have a kid and then just you can tell me exactly how it's going. Because every person I've known that's had kids, I've never really been super close. So
right,
I don't know like how everything changes for them. Like the sleep schedule. You just hear stories, but.
Dude, I'm going to be completely honest with you throughout the whole process because, sometimes we talked about before, those parents will be like, oh, everything is great. The kids are awesome, blah, 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 blah. And if they say anything different, it makes it look like they're a bad parent, But I'll just be honest with you, man.
Yeah, just
whatever happens, I'm going to give you the ones and twos, you know what I'm saying?
Give me the ones and twos. Dude, big money moves. Also, another big thing for you. Let's talk about sports talk warning. We got to talk about the Bucks. Because this is
we have
monumental.
entered the sports segment of Brew Your Mind.
Go ahead, skip ahead if you want to a little bit. But talk about that, dude, because that's pretty wild that the Milwaukee Bucks just won. And that was fun for me to go along with you in that journey because I wasn't watching the games, but I would like refresh the score, and I'd be like, they're going to win, man. Whatever, just like it.
Dude, it was
and then they would win a game, and lose one, and then just come back. So just talk about what that means to you, dude, because I know that's a huge deal. They haven't done that in how long has it been? 50 years or longer?
Yeah, 1971 was the last time they won a championship, so 50 years later. But it's crazy, man. Like, as a Wisconsin fan, and I have plenty of people that can relate to this, is we're used to a letdown, and that's just kind of like how we had to get used to Wisconsin sports. They do just enough to get your hopes up, just enough for you to go all in, and then they fall short, and then you're just depressed. You're like, why did I even do this? These guys suck. So in the back of my mind, I was a little bit worried that this was going to happen this year, but it was an impossible run by them. At one point when they were facing the Atlanta Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals, Giannis went down and his knee went backwards, and it was at a point in that time where Bucks fans were like, we just hope Giannis is all right. We just hope that this is not severe and he'll come back next year. Everyone's expecting for him to be out the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And no kidding, he misses 2 games, only 2 games. The rest of the 2 games against Atlanta, and then comes back in Phoenix and probably has one of the best NBA Finals performances to date. It measures up against others, of course. Like LeBron had fantastic finals and whatnot. But for the Bucks to do this, man, it's huge. It's huge, mainly for the fans, but also for Milwaukee, also for Wisconsin, for a small market team like that to exceed expectations, not be a Brooklyn or a Los Angeles, and just Milwaukee. Put Milwaukee on the map, and it's real awesome. I mean, 65,000 people got together outside of the arena. Basically, the city of Milwaukee was just lined up, and it was awesome. So very, very happy for that. It's awesome. And, I feel like now we're in the sports talk, and we're talking about the NBA.
Oh, wait. I want to visit. I want to talk about. I want to ask you. I know what you're getting at.
Yeah,
it's exciting. I want to ask you a question about.
Okay.
I don't watch basketball, but I know like certain teams that always stack players and then they win. Everyone's kind of boring, but
right.
like LA or Golden State a little bit. When Durant, or was it Durant that came there?
Yeah.
And then they just won. It was like, yeah,
God,
okay.
You're a brilliant sports mind.
But I was listening to Bill Burr. Shout out Bill Burr, his podcast.
Bill Burr.
But he says he goes on sports rants, and I listen to him do it, and I don't know what he's talking about, but it's funny. But he was just really excited about this. He's like, basketball is good again. It's exciting again. And, like, I don't exactly know what he means by that. Is it because, like, this team just, like, these teams that went to the finals, they weren't stacked up as much as, like, because they have this huge, I don't know, recruiting budget or whatever.
Yeah,
I guess. I don't know.
The big thing, it's a little bit different than baseball. Baseball, you can spend as much money as you want. Like Yankees, Dodgers, no cap. But basketball, there's ways for people to stack up, get those super teams, and no one could have predicted a Milwaukee Phoenix. Phoenix had a losing record last year, so they were not expected to make it far, but. Everything just felt right, and now for going into this season, of course you'll have the favorite teams, the big name teams, but I think it gives the fans of the NBA a different viewpoint of like, okay, they're still. The Atlanta Hawks, they could make a deep run. They were just in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Bucks could do it again. Phoenix Suns, great team, could do it again. So it's a lot different than when it was a few years ago, where it was LeBron's in Cleveland, they're going to the finals. Durant's with Golden State, they're going to the finals. And that's that. It was just, why even do the playoffs? We could just fast forward to the finals, and that's that. So it gives more meaning to the playoffs, more meaning to the season, I think. It's NBA is in a good place right now, I think. It's in a real good place.
I used to for a minute, I liked watching Golden State, and then they started,
real fun to watch.
They were so good, and then they got Durant, and I was like, I don't like them anymore. Because it had this feeling of like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just, it didn't get exciting anymore. Like, I wasn't rooting for this, like, little come-up underdog type of thing.
Right.
It was just like, oh, they're already, like, super good. Now they just recruit, top-tier people. And it's like, this isn't as fun to watch now.
Right.
It's kind of like, I guess, when LeBron moves around or even when, like, Kobe and Shaq, I guess, is kind of like a similar, like, you know what I mean? It's fun to watch really good people.
Just
but
domination.
It's it's just kind of... It's not as fun as watching like the Bucks or something, which I wish I watched some of that. I didn't. I'm sure that was incredibly exciting to watch, but me, I ain't got no sport. I ain't got no sports stuff. Dude, go ahead and make your announcement about the NBA. You're speaking about it. Justin got signed with the Bucks. No, go ahead. Make your announcement.
Standing at
dude.
6'3".
This is really exciting.
No, this is very exciting because those that have listened to us for a while know we have a special guest host. Came on about 4 times. And Sam Decker, our good friend, he has got signed. He's back in the NBA with the Toronto Raptors. Dude. Very, very, very exciting stuff for him. It just came out today that he's wearing number 8, by the way, so that's pretty cool. Got his jersey number and whatnot. But,
dang.
Dude,
Shout out Canada.
right? The whole country on his back now. Ovo, Drake, sign him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But dude, yeah, so excited. I mean, that's just he is a living, breathing example of how hard work pays off.
For real.
The grind never stopped for him, and it's not going to stop now. You know, if anything, he's going to hit it even harder. So very exciting for him. I know he's got pretty much the state of Wisconsin rooting for him. So it's pretty sweet. And yeah, just from Brew Your Mind, congrats, Sam. We're very, very happy for you. And then, hey, we'll just have to see if we can fit another pod in your busy schedule. Now we'll have to see what happens.
Oh yeah, dude, he might be too good for us.
He might. Hey, we'll see. Right? Might be. Be. Brew Your Mind might be at his knee. Nah,
he's a genuine dude. He always good, dude.
That's right,
dude. What? Let's talk a little bit more about sports. This one's exciting to me.
Oh, more sports talk, baby.
Well, this is. I saw this video. Awful. I think it was Dodgers fans.
Oh boy.
LA Dodgers baseball. Embarrassing video, dude. They were like Astros. There was an Astros fan, I think, in the section where there was just a bunch of Dodgers, and I guess he was being a little rowdy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he was yelling, and then he was just like trying to get out of that section, and so like, dude, these people just bombarded him with all this nasty, and then some dude headbutted him, and I'm sure you probably saw the video. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know the context. But it just got me thinking, like, I've heard the Dodgers have pretty bad fans. I think I've heard that before recently.
Yeah.
I was wondering to you, like, what causes places to have bad fans? Because I feel like in general, Wisconsin has really good fans.
Yeah.
But
loyal.
You know what I'm saying? Like but some have a reputation of being just ugly fans. What places to you? What comes to your mind? I want to try and like figure out what this is.
No, I like that.
I feel like Boston's got some.
And that's the thing. I feel like for some reason my mind wants to go towards large market teams for sports, and maybe it's because these fans were just raised in this, just raised as your team is always better than other teams, and maybe there's a little bit of like some snooty to that, like just some stuck up kind of. I don't know. I don't want to like generalize all of them into the same. Like I got a buddy Austin who's a Yankees fan. Shout out Austin.
Wow.
And he's a decent human being. He's a good human being, and he roots for other teams. He jumped on the Bucks bandwagon during the run, and he's never like putting down other teams really. So I'm not gonna say that all Yankee fans are bad, but I think that those type of teams, Yankees, Dodgers, Lakers, the large Dallas Cowboys. I mean, those kind of teams. I think they just feel like their team's the best, and maybe they feel that kind of way, even when they're not that good. Sometimes, like the Cowboys haven't been good, but those fans will still, put the star on their back and be like, hey, we're better than you, kind of thing. So, I don't know.
Dude,
I could be just
remember
speaking
that
on
Dallas
my neck.
Cowboys was like,
who knows?
Speaking out of your neck, I remember that whole Dallas Cowboy thing in the '90s, dude. Everyone was wearing their stuff. It was like
yeah.
It wasn't even. It was like
team.
you'd just be wearing it if you're not even in the sports. It was like the Bulls. Like you would just wear it. You know what I mean? Like you don't even watch sports.
It's like Yankees hats, dude. You see Yankees hats throughout the world, and they don't even watch the Yankees or whatnot. It's just like a marketing thing now.
Man,
Fashion.
baseball. How do you feel about baseball? I see you and Sam always trashing baseball. Well, not trashing, but having
baseball.
A lot of problems with it now, I think. I don't know what exactly it is. Oh, explain to me, real quick, too. Let's slide this in there. This is hashtag ban injuries. What's that mean? You just like get upset when people have injuries? Or
absolutely. I hate injuries in sports, especially, just period. Because, like, normally it happens to, like, the best people, like good human beings. And it just ruins the game, unfortunately. Like, if you are rooting for a team and the team that you're playing against, their star goes down, Harden goes down, Kyrie Irving goes down. You want it to be as advertised, like full strength versus full strength.
Sure.
You want to see the best thing that can happen. So it's always ban injuries, man, because injuries suck, and they always just they ruin it.
Why does baseball suck?
Baseball sucks because MLB it's in a weird place right now. Like the commissioner, he doesn't know what he's doing with the game. And then the fact that
I can tell
big market teams can still spend like crazy, and you look at the payroll Brewers payroll is like 90 million or something like that. I don't know off the top of my head. Dodgers is like 250 million, and there's no limit, you know. So they can do whatever they want, and then the whole thing that they came out this year with, like, if the pitchers like rub their hat a weird way or like make some kind of gesture, then the umpire will come out and check out if they have kind of some foreign substance on them and just stop the game. And like, it's in a bad place. Challenging, the replays are in bad. It's just, baseball sucks, man. Like, I love the Brewers, I'll watch them, but MLB is a trash professional organization, and it's got a lot of room, or it's got a lot of catching up to do with the NBA and whatnot. So
dang, dude, that sucks. I feel
that's
like it's
sports talk on Brew Your Mind.
Yeah, we can move on. I just wanted to know. I don't understand anything about sports, so I love to get inside your head and like, discuss some of those sports things, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
dude. What else is on your mind? Oh, man. Dude, you know what I've been doing?
What you been doing?
Tell us
the project you've been doing.
It's not really a personal project. I just started taking over some.
It's a professional project.
Some video editing for my friends. Shout out Chris and Julie. They shoot wedding videos, and I've been editing. Yesterday was about half the day spent editing. Oh my god, dude! Shout out to editing videos. It's tedious.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
You enjoy it though, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
you need to think about it a little bit.
I can't imagine shooting a wedding, going there, planning it, talking to everything, talking to the planner, doing it, and then editing the whole thing. Oh my god, dude! It's no wonder people get paid so much, like videographers for weddings.
Yeah,
people are like, "Why is it so much money?" And if you want a video, it's like, man, it's a lot. It's crazy.
Yeah, and like I told you the other day, for some reason I love like wedding videos, like the nice quick cuts and like the reception videos and everyone dancing and having a good time, dude. Mm-hmm. Some of them are pretty awesome, and you can like see on TikTok and whatnot, get pretty viral of like people just really vibing, and it's like, yeah, it's a good time. Some are a bit cheesy, but you know,
yeah. Oh,
good.
they're cheesy for sure, but it's fun to try and make like a beautiful emotional feeling out of it. I thought about doing. I did as a joke. We were talking about. I was like, guys, you should, because they know I'm in the Slipknot and metal and stuff, my friends Chris and Julie. And I was like, you should add a package, like an option for a Slipknot themed edit. Just as a joke. So I sent them like an intro with the cheesy music for like 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Yeah. And then I cut into like Slipknot at the very end.
Nice.
And it was like just this absurd edit. And I was like, I'm going to put these... I think I'm going to put like some edits like that on TikTok just to meddle. Yeah. Like, have you ever seen that? They'll probably like, just go viral, and people
probably
be like,
would.
Let me hire you, and I'll be like,
right, dude, you should. No one ever does that. I mean, we can also throw some Slipknot in our intro and outro music for the pod too. You know,
that's what I'm talking about.
Get people gassed up.
Yeah, I'm all about
it.
Get
the copyrights real going,
dude.
Shoot, what do we got now?
Treating you? Do you love it? Is Florida good?
It's hot, man. It's so hot. I enjoy it.
To me.
It's good.
Dude, it's been hot here.
It's not bad, but tourist season sucks. Too many people around, you know.
Oh, that's what it is here.
I hate people.
Dude, how about the heat wave that took off across the West Coast?
Oh, the world, it felt like. Washington was like triple digits. It's like, since when? Since when they have a heat index of 110? You know?
Dude, where do you want to live next? If you had to pick, where would you think you want to move next? I don't know if you're a Florida boy.
I'm not. I would say either Charleston or Colorado would be the perfect places.
Charleston?
Yeah, man.
Dang.
I need me some of that East Coast, but not too East Coast like Virginia, but like East Coast enough, South Carolina, you know what I'm saying?
Charleston would be cool. I like Savannah better, I think, but they're pretty similar. I think Charleston's bigger for sure, but I like Charleston, man. We drove up there like 3 weeks ago for a minute. We went somewhere to eat. It's nice, man. It's a pretty drive in, too. You drive up there, it's just like, you're driving in the bay kind of looking thing, and it's just, dang.
Who's Bay?
Who's Bay? Hey, Bay, Bay. That's my song, Turn Up.
That song, Turn Up.
But it's so weird to like live in this part of the world when you think about it. There's so much history. Like a lot of it started in Florida and, you know, South Carolina and Georgia, some of the oldest places. And then you go there and you still see all this old stuff sitting around. It's crazy. Like Savannah, downtown.
Right.
A bunch of old, like, I don't know. It's just super historical. Freaks me out, man. It's also crazy thinking about how everything has changed so much.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. That's a good segue into, dude. What was the state of COVID when we last recorded? It was trending up, right? Like people getting vaccinated, good news, masks were probably coming off more
it was
than
going
less.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, and now here we are, second wave. Masks are back on in the workplace for us, and vaccinations not really working.
That's true.
It's crazy that, and like, I mean, I'm gonna dip into sports real quick, but like, there's a COVID wave going through the Brewers, vaccinated Brewers. They wiped out like 5-6 players, so it's like,
yeah,
it's crazy. We're back here again. Once we were looking so positive, and then everything turns political, about it. And
yeah, it is weird. It's like I saw this thing the other day that was like because there's been a lot of people that have been vaccinated getting COVID still and getting really sick, and then they just say it's weird because then they just say I see like articles come out that's just like. Well, you'll still get sick, but you won't be fatally sick or something like that. But it's like, well, I knew people that got COVID before having the vaccine, and they were just like pretty sick for like a week or two. And then they were kind of back to normal. Maybe they lost their sense of taste or smell or something. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't. It's confusing. Like Like they're just like, oh yeah, you could still get sick and get it, but you won't die. But it's like,
but it's on like the flu shot,
if someone
like
dies?
you get a flu shot, you don't get the flu, right? Not even a mild flu.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't know. I was reading, I guess supposedly, I don't know if you heard this, but I forgot who said it, but some medical expert was saying like the worst time to come out of the vaccination is actually during a pandemic because that virus can actually like mutate and kind of like defeat the vaccination and become stronger, like aka this Delta variant that came out is one that is a bit stronger than the initial COVID or whatnot. I don't know. I try not to read into COVID too much. I just try to do my part, practice some social distancing and do my bit each day. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, there's like so much wild information out there about it.
I
think, the only thing you can really do is just try not to go out as much, I guess. That's all I'm really doing.
Right. It's still so new, like it still hasn't been around that long. We still don't know too much about it,
I definitely feel like people, here, like when you go out, it definitely has this vibe. Like people know that there's signs that are downtown. There's like mask up and all this stuff again, like huge banners that they put on this building.
Right.
Which wasn't there before, but it's like, this huge, I should have taken a picture because there's all these people walking around downtown and this huge banner says mask up. And it's like, it was like a government thing. It was on a government building. So, the local mayor or whatever is like, yep. But no one was wearing it. So generally it has this feeling like everyone has kind of lost faith in like, whatever anyone's saying, I think, officially.
Right.
Because like everyone did the masks, they did the vaccinations, and then it's everyone's taking their masks off and everything's good. Now we're seeing a spike, and then people are getting sick with the vaccine, and it's like, oh, but it's just a different mutation. And it's like, I'm not doubting any of that's true, but it's just interesting to see how people are like, seem like people were listening and following, and then now this is happening. It seems like a lot of people are like, well, I'm not doing anything now. I'm just whatever. I don't believe anything you're saying.
Right.
So I don't know. It's just funny to see how something seems like simple is very political, kind of, or sketchy, or is there more to the story? And it's like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything, but it's like when people are saying, why do they want the vaccine and all of this? But I just don't see really the positive necessarily, like the government would. I don't know. It's confusing.
Right.
It's pretty.
No,
heavy.
I get it. It is heavy stuff.
People be saying stuff all the time online about it and freaking out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, actually, dude, I do know one person that died from it, an older guy. When I went back and visited my parents, a week after I got home, I think, we went up there and she told us, so and so who lives up the road, who I'd known all my life, he died from COVID. And his wife was sick too, but she got through it. And I was like, oh my God, like super tragic.
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
Like it was shocking, and
it's very much still real.
so I'm pretty sure he didn't die of something else because he was a pretty healthy older guy, and it just kind of came out of the blue, and I was like,
Yeah,
so
it's still affecting things. Like, I mean, the Olympics just concluded today. Did you watch any of the Olympics?
Not really. It was on at
Any
work
highlights
a
or
little bit,
anything?
but that whole thing about that's interesting about the Simone. We should talk about that Simone Biles.
Oh yeah, the twisties. Yeah,
we should talk. That whole thing was really interesting. How people were
the
handling
yips were
that.
real.
The
yips.
Yeah,
like, hey, you need to get over it.
Yeah.
You know, this is all in your head, and
you're
then
representing
it turned
America, and it's like,
right, yeah.
What?
And that's just fans being fans and not thinking about they're thinking about the person as a product and not a person itself, and it happens to fans all the time. It's like, oh, come on, you get paid to do this. You're supposed to be doing this. You're supposed to be this is what you're due, you get all this money and all that. And yeah, man, that was a big controversy, and I had to stop looking at the comments because people were just
ugly,
dragging her through the mud. And it's like, man, unnecessary,
Yeah, it's so weird because like I really think some of these people that typically, well, I'm not going to go like, I hate to get political about this, but most of the stoking the flames of like criticizing her were from these people that are quote unquote like kind of hard right leaning, and they know their demographics, so they, so they would say a lot of stuff like you're being anti-American or not patriotic by representing our country right now and choosing to step down. It's like, it's like, man, I don't know, dude. Like, she's doing some crazy stuff that is dangerous.
Yeah.
Pretty intense. So it's like, how can we even understand anything about it? I mean, when people play football, it freaks me out. They're like ramming each other, and like you see a receiver get nailed, and it's like, and he gets back up, and I'm like, how is this normal? You know what I mean? Like when they go up for a catch it and they get, hit so hard from the side and they get up. And everyone's just like, I don't know. It freaks me out.
That's what's crazy about these athletes, and like in Simone's case, you have to be 100% in with your mentals. They have to be straight and ready to go. Otherwise, you could end up legit hurt yourself, especially in gymnastics, man. The things like that they pull off, and especially at her case, where the height that she gets compared to any other gymnast, it could do some serious harm to herself. So I mean. You don't play around with the yips, man, or the twisties, whatever you call them in the gymnastic field. But hey, she went out there, she did an event, and she medaled. So applaud for her to get back out there and actually complete an event. And USA held it down, man. We got the most gold medals, got the most medals in the Olympics. Just want to. And I talked about this with Sam the other day. Just the patriotism that was expressed during the Olympics, just seeing these athletes like grab the flag, wrap up with it, and just like seeing them smile and just have them voice how happy they are to represent the United States. Dude, I eat that kind of stuff up. That stuff fires me up. I love it. Someone who's just so proud to be an American and like going on that platform and expressing and showing how awesome it is to be an American. Oh, dude.
That is interesting to think about. That is definitely more rare. Now to kind of see that. What is that noise? Is that your house?
My house holding it down.
Dude, that freaked me out. That little noise.
That was dude, it was the beep saying we have 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left.
Oh, wow, you got a timer now. I like that. You got 15 minutes, wrap it up. Nah, dude. It is kind of, dude, it's also so weird to think about how the American flag can be polarizing in some ways.
Oh, yeah.
And and then you start to question in your head, like, how did this happen? Like, because even sometimes I see it, and then I think of images that are not that great sometimes, like people storming the Capitol. Stuff like that. Dude. Like, I have that in my head sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I hate that I think of that. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like, to see people, like, embrace it in the Olympics. Well, why wouldn't you? Of course, if they didn't, that'd be kind of crazy. But when you see people doing it, it's like, oh man, it feels good to feel like just a flag is just a symbol of just you're happy to be where you're from, like you like your country, and there's nothing else in that. There's no like different meaning, like there's no pro-Trump meaning in it or whatever, or Democrat. It's just weird how these things rewire your brain. But no, I haven't really watched the Olympics. Not too much. There was some weird stuff on that work. Badminton, table tennis.
Oh, man, those are wild to watch. The weirdest thing I saw was, I forgot the name of the event, but it was basically someone on a horse that was like crip walking almost. So like a little bit of, it was very funny to watch and very boring to watch as well. But
like the Tennessee Walker thing where they do like the...
Yeah, that. And then I started doing some research and I found out, it's kind of how abusive. They train the horses and it's so abusive and it's very sad. So then I turned it off. And but yeah, a lot of gold medals. A lot of USA good stuff. I eat the Olympics up, winter and summer. Very fun stuff to watch. So,
dude, I like watching the winter with the snowboarding. That stuff gets crazy.
Oh, dude, winter's great. Hey, next winter, it's gonna be up. It's gonna be us.
Boy. Let's do it, man.
One thing I want to talk to you about real quick is specifically the topic of eating habits. I think this is something you brought up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah,
I know it's random. We were pretty much moving smoothly into topic, and this one's coming out of right field. But I want to see where your head's at with this. What are you trying to get here? What do you want to eat?
No, it's just interesting how we have like such a standard. Like breakfast is one thing of food.
Yeah,
and then lunch is like another. Brand or a thing in your idea. You think sandwiches or something, and then dinner. But I saw this TikTok, and everything on TikTok is true.
Is real and true.
But it was just like this girl was explaining. She was like, "Where did breakfast, lunch, and dinner come from? Instead of just eating whenever you're hungry and eating whatever you want. If you want to eat cereal for dinner, why is that kind of weird? Like, or eggs for dinner. It's kind of like you eat that for breakfast." But she was saying, that when Europeans came here, they had already developed like from certain ones. They came here and they said that the native people here were not eating a standard breakfast, lunch, and dinner like thing.
Interesting.
So they imposed it. They tried to make it more, I guess, normal here because, like, in not eating that way is like somehow they said like savage or something, or uncivilized or something.
Uncivilized.
But I just thought it was funny how, because typically I don't even eat 3 meals like that a day.
Same.
But it's kind of like, why do we do that in America? Yeah. I think was it like that in the UK? Is that a pretty normal thing?
More or less, yeah.
Three
well,
things
it was
a day?
More like 4 because they'd have their tea, the afternoon tea or whatnot, where they'd eat some more, and then...
Dang.
Maybe they'd eat more after dinner. I don't know. They broke it up weirdly. But maybe for like a few days, we just switch it up. We just get like a ribeye in the morning, eat some breakfast at lunch, and then finish with some cereal at dinner or something. I don't know, something crazy. Just like really switch it up and become like very uncivilized, I guess.
What is what's your standard? What do you eat normally? What's your thing you eat daily? What's it look like?
Yeah. So
you skip breakfast.
So I will say, like, I do, unfortunately, and normally, I guess if I do eat breakfast, it's at like 10 o'clock, and this is me waking up after waking up at like 5, so I don't eat for like the first 4 or 5 hours. But I'm really big on the Kodiak cakes, so I'll have they have like a flapjack cup, or they have like a muffin cup, or the oatmeal cup, so I'll have that for breakfast, throw in the microwave real quick, it's very good. And then, lunch will basically be leftovers, right? I normally don't do sandwiches too much anymore. I want to get back to that. I do love me some sandwiches.
Man, I love sandwiches.
My goodness, dude.
Publix?
But, dude, Publix, man.
I've been there too much lately.
Same, dude. And then, dinner's what it is. We still do Home Chef, so sometimes we get like the meals sent to us, and then we make it off the recipe.
Oh, nice, dude. Shout out Home Chef.
Shout out Home Chef. Hey, make sure you go there for 10% off. Put in Brew Pod. And, you'll get your discount. Home Chef
something will
here
happen.
At Brew Your Mind.
There we go.
But yeah, man. Yeah,
dude. Tell me about your. You've been working out hardcore.
I had to fall off a little bit because did a volleyball tournament in the beginning of July. Hurt my back pretty bad.
Oh no.
So I had to stop working out for a little bit. Getting back into it slowly. Like this last week, I was doing some very light stuff, trying to get back to it. But, dude, volleyball runs my life right now. I do it Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, and Thursday nights.
I've seen
so
that.
Stay pretty busy with that. Love it. Had to find something to do, and it's right down the road. Freaking love it,
dude. You met a lot of cool people, local people.
Yeah, and that's all I want to do is get a chance to get out and meet some people, and one thing led to the next. Now I'm like on a try-hard team. We're doing like a tournament in Alabama next month. So
what?
Yeah, man, very exciting. Just gonna travel the country, and make some money. And cornhole is another thing I'm getting involved in too. I love me some cornhole, dude. Some real competitive cornhole.
For real?
Yeah, man. Just trying to get out and about, while I still can.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You
about
saying?
To be locked down, dude.
Like a vault, baby, locked down.
Dude, oh man, what was I about to say? I just lost my
Say it. Say it with your chest.
I just forgot what I was going to say.
Dude, you just said dadgum. I had a barbecue yesterday at the brewery down the street, and the barbecue food truck is called Dadgum Good Barbecue. Very good.
Were you feeling good when you called me? Did you have a few drinks or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You called me yesterday, and you were talking on speakerphone, it sounded like. And you said, what do you keep saying? Like I would laugh. You say, don't laugh. It's serious.
Don't laugh. It's serious.
Yeah, don't laugh.
This isn't funny. It's serious. Yeah. Yeah, man.
And I was
had a few drinks.
I think he's feeling good. He's feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, I know. I can't remember what. What a bummer, dude. I had something good in my head, but it don't matter none. What we got to do is put our minds together and think outside the box.
That's right.
I'm just sick and tired of what's going on in the world. I'm just sick of it. I just want to talk about me and you. I just want to live in a bubble.
Let's be bubble boys together. Hey, here's a question that you may not have an answer to. It's not in our beautiful notes that we created. I tell you what, Jesse and I were prepared for this episode. We have so many topics that we're just going to have to carry over.
That breakfast, lunch, and dinner one just wasn't that interesting as I thought. I wrote it down. Good. And I was like, I feel like I had more to say when I wrote it down. I might have been sleepy when I wrote it down. And I was like, I thought I had more to say about that. But it's just interesting. Good. But it's not that interesting. Good. It's just like, yeah, we just do, 3.
Yeah, hey guys, make sure you plug in and let us know about your breakfast, lunch, and dinner thoughts whenever you get a chance.
This is season 3 coming in hot.
I know. What a banger of a premiere. Hey, so what do you want out of this season? We're gonna be 25 episodes again. And I know you got the guitar in your hand, so maybe it's more live music this season, or is it like what do you feel? You're over there just vibing, dude. Here's a story, everyone. You ever wake up and you see the sun rise, and when it rises, you think to yourself, what am I gonna do today? Am I gonna let the day dictate what I do? Or am I gonna take charge of it? Am I gonna grab the leash of humanity and drag it across the day? Or will I remain on this leash and get drug across the day?
That was beautiful.
That was really good.
That was a beautiful story.
That was good. Great guitar music, dude. Great strumming, dude. That was great strumming.
Dude, that's season 3 hotness is what it is.
So what do you want out of this season, man? You got some goals for Brew Your Mind? You got anything big? I mean, listen, we're starting off with a banger with these hats, man. I may have not hit the recording button in the beginning, so you may have not saw it when we were describing it. But
no matter.
You see it now, and I'm very excited. We dropped a hat, man, and couldn't have done it without Mike and Tev. But what else do you want to see or do with this season, man? Because the world is your seashell, and whatever you hear, it is from the ocean.
Dude, I tell you what, it is. It's weird recording again because we took a little break there for 4 months or something.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And now that we're back in it, I'm like, we had all kinds of notes, but it still feels kind of weird. We're gonna get back in the swing of it, but dude, all I want is for me, you, to have that stable connection again.
That's right, man.
All the time. You know what I'm saying? We get in those deep topics. And it gets my brain thinking throughout the week. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to think of how am I going to make myself better? Because I know Justin's making himself better.
Trying, man.
And that's what I think about. Justin's got that momentum. I got to get right in there, speed racer. I got to race you, dude. This is hard to do when I look at you. This was much easier when we weren't doing the Zoom call. I just would go off on a rant and I couldn't see your face. So now I'm doing something like I start and I just look over at you. You're already smiling. I'm like, I can't do it no more. But no, what my goals is, man, just consistency again. I'm ready to make this 2 times a week.
You're a wild boy.
No, I don't know, man. I'm just interested in to see how your life changes once you guys have a kid, which is soon. What's that, 4 months?
Yeah, man. Over the halfway point.
Dude, I'm just scared for you, man. I'm scared.
Thanks, man.
Are you scared to death or no?
Nah, man. I'm clueless. So that's exciting.
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those things I wouldn't even try and think about too much because it's like we're just going to cross the bridge when we get to it. Because what are you going to do? Like, how do you really know? Like, you can read all these books about how to raise your kids and what to do, but it's different for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I got siblings. We were all raised the same way. We turned out differently. So it's like, what's the right thing? Which one? You know, and you always hear about parents doing things differently, and then, you know, Lord, I had some friends tell me some stories about what their parents did when they were growing up. Like, blows my mind. You know what I mean? But it's just you don't really know what the right or wrong thing is to do. So it's just like, I don't know. It's just follow your heart, trust your gut.
Yep.
You know what's right. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You're gonna be a great dad. I'm gonna be that great distant uncle type thing. Good friend that you call
Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, and I'll bring the guitar over. We'll play him some songs.
Yeah, teach him
on
music,
the guitar,
you know
and we'll watch him come out.
Hates sports.
And he's gonna be.
Don't say it.
He's gonna.
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it. You said
I'll
it.
Crush you.
I didn't say it. I was just gonna say watch him come out and be like, I love sports.
Yeah, that's right.
And I hate music.
Dude's gonna have a ball in his hand day one. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great.
Dude, he probably will love sports because I mean, it most of the time you get it from your dad or something or your family.
Yeah.
My dad didn't really like sports that much.
You don't either.
Hunting or fishing, so I don't really like it that much. So
yeah,
I don't know where the music thing came from. Just wild as
yeah, you're just amazing at it. But listen, I'm really excited for the new season. I'm expecting to continue to improve the pod. You know, continue to expand the listeners. It's gonna be great, man. I think we have a lot of things up our sleeve that we haven't talked about.
Oh yeah, dude. I've got a million things I want to do. Oh, dude, I had this great idea. I may do it or I may not, but I had this funny idea of just like showing up each episode and not letting you see me before we hit record, but just like dressing up as something absurd every time and just getting your reaction as soon as we hit record.
Dude. I love it.
So be prepared if you want to see this later. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some. I want to do some crazy looks here. I don't want to just look like this.
That'd be fun,
boring.
man.
Look how boring I look. I got a mustache.
Dude, you're so pathetic. Boring.
I hate this. I hate the way I look.
You should, man. It's really awful.
You should, dude. Y'all, please get that merchandise, that brew hat. We got a special little Easter egg. If you made it this far,
go on, tell him, Jesse.
You give it to him because I forgot the code. I did. I forgot what it was. You remember what it is?
I was like, Jesse, you got it, man. You got it. And then you just tell the way he was looking at me like, nah, man, it's all you. Hey, crownsupply.store.com, people. All right, you're gonna go there, and it's great because while you're listening to this, the hat's live. You're gonna go there. You're gonna see the hat. You're gonna click the hat. You're gonna take it to your cart, and then you're gonna type in a promo code BrewPod, and it's gonna give you 20% off. So that's very exciting. That was actually a surprise to us yesterday or the other day. When Jesse and I were talking to Tev, he mentioned that the promo code has been live since day one. So if you haven't been taking advantage of that, our Brew Your Minders, you absolutely still can. And you'll get 20% off the hat. It's really exciting. So like we said in the beginning of the episode, is once these are gone, that's it. You know, we don't plan on making this design after this. So really awesome. Crown on the side. I mean, it just looks so. It literally how Jesse and I envisioned it. It came to life, and I have to give a special shout out again to Mike and Tev because those two absolutely were legends about it. We had a Zoom call set up and everything. Everything was like so professionally, and just everything was done so perfectly. And they were just they were just amazing gentlemen about it all, and really thankful for them, and really appreciate collabing with them. We hope this helps spread Crown Supply a little bit further as well. So make sure you go to the website, check it out. Jesse, you got anything before we shut it down?
Dude, I just want to say this real quick. I'm proud of you. I'm glad that we have reconnected here again. Y'all thought we left? How dare you, first of all? How dare you think that? You have such little faith in us? Also, congratulations on getting scolded. If you've made it this far, congratulations on making it this far. I'm proud of you. I don't know. I just miss you, dude. And it's good to see you again. I like that face. I like that hat. I like your energy. And I want more of it. And I think everyone else wants more of it, too. You know what I mean? So we're just going to keep on keeping on and living life to the fullest. Make sure you take care of your responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Don't neglect that. You got to just man up. Is that cringy to say now, man up, when people say that? I don't know what
man
it
up
is.
Or women up.
Women up. Sounds good. Just up. Just tie some balloons to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just challenge yourself. I'm going to challenge myself today. I'm going to go jogging again. I went jogging
man.
like 3 days ago, and it was awful.
You know I'll join you.
But I've been trying to do that again. I've been trying to get into it, and it sucks. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got, Justin. It's good to see you. I think you're doing great. I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're having a kid. I'm sorry to hear that it was an accident, but you guys. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, dude. That's all I got. We're gonna do this again very soon.
Yep.
We're back, baby.
That's
and
right.
Big things. That's it, dude. I'm ready to go for another hour if you are.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, we're back, baby. I love the way. I think we should just end it like that. But, hey, Jesse said everything perfectly. I'll just echo. Take care of your mentals, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Reach the goals that you strive and you've actually laid out in front of you. You know, we're all about positivity here and all about motivation, momentum. So let's manifest and retain. We said at the same time. That's so awesome. We're going to finish it off right here. Hey, guys, thanks for joining us again for a brand new season. We're very excited to be back. It's awesome to see Jesse over there vibing. Really just awesome stuff. So take care of each other, take care of yourself, and don't forget to brew your mind.
Brew your mind, baby. Season 3 is back, baby, and we're coming to you. You're going to see this. You're going to see Season 3. It's going to be insane. There's going to be some wild stuff on there. Justin gets naked. No, he doesn't. No.